Hello, and I guess welcome back to Lingo 2. So let's continue finding the rest of the alphabet. I've not missed the music, let me... Right, so where were we? We've gotten... I thought we had gotten further, but I guess that's fine. I do remember, however, I was doing a bunch of stuff over here. So there's 12 puzzles in here. These are related to the various things we can see. Yeah. I think I'm remembering everything now. This is very suspicious. Okay, that's just an exit, I guess, then. Oh right, somewhere we were able to see, if I remember correctly, it's this, the pyramid, and I was in a room where there were a bunch of these pyramid questions. Yeah, right, inside of the treehouse. Now I'm in here. Alright, so here we had a bunch of pyramids and other stuff, and I gotta figure out what this means. What the pyramid does. Which I'm going to guess is a bit fascinating. So... okay. The letters have been somewhat... or not, the clues have been somewhat... I guess maybe not easy to understand. Like, why is the sun a synonym? Okay. So sprinkle probably is... okay, wait, antonym, that's... just big. Maybe this is large? No. It's probably best to start with the... okay, walk. Very few letters. Is this the case of just sort them alphabetically? No, wait, I don't even have W nor A. Or W nor L. So that's gonna be... that's gonna be an interesting one. Oh, maybe... okay, wait, what if this is run? Right, so the stack means amplification of the verb, or the adjective. So if you walk faster, you run. So this could be like sprint. Yeah, this could be sprint, but I don't have all the letters for that, because that's another thing you do. So I guess this would be ruin. Ruin is... yeah. Alright, so I know the pyramid. That's actually really good and useful. Here we have good, that's bad. So a lot of letters are missing for a lot of these. So sprinkle, rain. Light, dark. Light. Heavy. Oh, I can't spell heavy. So Oh no, wait, yeah, this is the pyramid, so this is... bright. Yeah. And nothing there. Nothing here. So that's the entire treehouse that I can do right now. Gotcha. But that is good for me, because now I know what the pyramid does. So we have some, and the pyramid of that would be all. Or many. Because this is... yeah, I think this is right. So some. What's a word I can do that is more than just some? So some. I can't spell more, I can't spell all. Yeah, yellow and blue. Like, this is very clear for very strong, simple colors. I mean, technically, I guess this red is not that... oh, wait, no. Blue and yellow, it's this one. So path, and then a circle. Have I... this is homophone, this is a bunch of different stuff, but... the target. I don't remember if I've actually come across the target yet. I don't think I have. Okay, so I can't do that. Yet. Or like a path and target. Maybe it is like making it more precise? Road? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. So it seems, for the most part, a lot of... the author has tried to make as many of the symbols logical as possible. Which is very difficult to relay concepts with just an image. Now I guess the big question is, I do know there's something about the gallery I am missing. And I do know I have the ability to... okay, none of them made a sound. That's potentially... wait, that's new. So that's the tree house. Or like the tree building. So slowly but surely, I'm guessing I'll be filling up these rooms with pictures of various areas. But supposedly, I am supposed to be able to get the letter P here. Wait, this is new. Huh? What did I do to get the L? Huh? What puzzle gave me the L? Have I seen somewhere red and blue giving me a bunch of clues? Okay, I just alternated a bunch, and that apparently worked. And I can't do any of these. So yeah, I guess this... Oh? I'm very confused right now. Bison, I don't have the letters for. So I guess I'll just continue onwards. Okay, this is a new symbol. So koi fish is a fish. Okay. So what does this do? Is it turning things to plural? And now I'm doing the opposite of that, so I'm turning it to singular? It seems that way. Which I guess is interesting. Because of how words like goose turns to geese. Okay, so now we have the letter S. And we have a new symbol. The planet. Or I guess you could kind of see it as a ring as well. So I can do some of these now. But I can't do all of them, so I don't think there's a point in me doing them. Least blue lost. Oh, so maybe that is the clue that, oh, it just doesn't matter what way I go through this as long as this is... Yeah, this being the red corridor is the only thing that matters. Still not sure what to do with you. So let's try with the gallery and see what happens if I deposit S or L. Nothing. So I think it just wants me to deposit the P, potentially. Still can't do anything there. Have I unlocked anything here? Inside the painting. Are these hints, potentially? Like... W to get that. It's something about reversed. Orange... No, that's not a letter piece. So to get P, there's something about prerequisite clue somewhere. And inside the painting... Yeah. So I still am unable to do them. I know the maze is not done. There's a lot missing here. So I guess I could try to do this. No, I am still missing W from this, so I can't do the maze. So there's no point in me doing the maze, after all. I still cannot do that one. That's the control room. I can't do you. I can do you. No. So this will give me M or W. Or maybe it's trying to tell me an E. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. Oh. I think I need to go through that. So I need gravity to kind of go to the left. Alright, that's how I do it. Yeah. Okay, that was W. That was quick and easy. And now I can do this. Probably because this is gonna be giving me M or something. Court. Court. Oat. I would love to write ought, but can't. Could be cod. Because I don't think it's the beginning that has to be fixed. So it's possible, completely possible for this to be, instead of ought, it could be core. Core. Cot? Cob. Cog. So cold. Wait, if this is an American, it would be cart. Not court. Cart. But the solution should still be similar. I'm gonna guess I can't solve this with just 2. So I think there is potentially not a point for me to just try to figure out what these 2 are, but I also just really want to do it. Cart. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait with this one. Oh, this is new, I believe. Okay, so got and add 2 letters. Uh, I mean, isn't that quite a few possibilities? Do 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 do. In oh no, I thought ingot, but no. So it feels like a G has to be the first letter because I can't think of anything that would start with it, but it could be wrong, so I might go back on that thesis. So G, gusto, go. Oh no, wait, that's not. There's no U there. Grunt? No. Okay, so let's... I can't do gutsy, because I don't have Y. So what can I do with a G-U start? I don't think U is the second letter, but I'm gonna just rule it out. Or do my best to rule it out. Oh wait, guilt? Okay, yeah, guilt. Wilt, guilt. So all of these are gonna be... Or these two are gonna be similar. Okay. That's some solid, which is nice. And that one is some weird generic out. Okay, I can do a couple of these, or two more of these, that's, I guess, nice. So, green and red. What do you have in store for me? Oh, I can do you. Green and red. So you have urns. Yeah, I think I already know the word for that. Oh, you don't? I thought it would just be urns, but no, there's one more letter. Right? Red, green. Homophone. E-A-R-N-S. Urns. And I don't know what that means. Oh no, wait, that is... Yeah, that is what it is supposed to be. It is... the squiggly line. Which means change slightly. So it's not gonna be... urns. Yearns. Ferns. Burns. turns. Okay, yeah. Now we have these darker palette. I don't know. I feel like this was the place where we had like the fountain, a big area to the left there. This one I don't I recognize. I think I've seen this, but I don't remember how to get to it. And the 3 door I can't do yet. But this is so... Oh, maybe this wants me to find... The way the gallery works, I gotta find all of the painting ones and solve all of them. And when that's done, that's when I will have them all. Or that's when I will get the P. Now the awkward part is always just finding if anything has changed retroactively. Up, down. So there's 3 remaining. This feels super suspicious. Sun? So 2 remaining now. So close. Decompose, die? No, wait. Rot. This is interesting that I have a tower here. Feel. Synonym for feel. Touch. Okay, I have all of them now. Let me check out the tower. Yeah, you've opened up there now. I don't know if when you will open up. Now, me just being able to get here doesn't do much. So can I get... What's up with this? And was solving all of them just so I can walk here? Like, because that doesn't do anything. Fine. Oh, I can do you. Wait, so star is basically not synonym. What was the star again? Oh, right. Following word, I think. So the negation of that would be preceding word. So it's W or S related. Because those are the new ones I have. I wish there was a way for me to kind of like write down notes. I guess I should have done it in Obsidian, but I was hoping there would be an in-game way of doing it. Pod? Yeah, I don't quite remember. So where was the room where we had a bunch of them? That was in the entry, if we go here. Yes. So it is a 4-letter word that tends to come... Still have no clue how to get up there. So a 4-letter word that tends to come before question, or can come before question. Tough question. No, it tends to be a singular noun. So what kind of questions are there? Open question? No, I don't have P. Last question? Star? No. Slow question, never heard of that, but who knows? A hard question? No. What nouns do we have that end, two-word nouns is there that ends with question? Like, I gotta solve this, and it's not like I'm gonna be more likely to solve it because because of time. Oh wait, L is a new letter as well compared to last time, so it might not need S or W, it might be using L. A bold question? Solve? No, that doesn't make sense. Loud, I think it tested. Load? Question, no. Salt? Lust? List? So, not just. I guess it is possible that the negation makes, or inversion, makes it so instead of a word associated, it's a word not associated, but that would be like every word, so that feels like it's too unspecific. So surely there must be... It must just mean it's a preceding word and not a postceding word. The thing is, there's not so many more four-letter words I can spell that aren't very dumb, like what? And I'm almost certain it must include... actually, it's been a while since I've been here, so it's possible that there is one more, like, I didn't have C or V last time I was here. That is also possible, so it's... Almost any four-letter word could be what I'm looking for. And I don't want to try dumb things like bomb, but who knows? Maybe it is right. Four. Star. Draw. Drat, but that feels like it's... yeah. Swag. Swab doesn't make sense, but who knows? I do feel like I really want to solve this one right now, because the longer I wait, the more letters I'll have and the harder it would be to actually solve it, because I'll forget what letters I don't need. And the issue right now is I've gotten at least 3 letters since last time I was here, so it is very difficult to know which ones are not even part of it, especially when S and W and L are not super uncommon letters for me. Or not just for me, it's just in the English language, at least with 4-letter words. What if I try to think in the context of questions? What am I missing? We have questions in an exam, we have questions during a test, you can have questions on a quiz. You can have final questions, last questions, first questions. You can have questionnaires. You can ask bold questions, you can ask hard questions, but I've already tried both of them. You can ask easy questions, you can ask private questions, personal questions. You ask questions in interviews. This is hard. How long should I go with this question before I actually take a hint for it? I feel like I am too at loss here, so I'm gonna... Well... Why are the controls there? Okay, so that is... I guess I might need to return then to Hinterlands. Unfortunately. Actually, let's look. What more is it? So, I'm supposed to be able to have unlock E and P. That's interesting. I thought P would be locked behind the gallery. Rise to the occasion, sacrifices must be made. Huh. And E is still the one locked in the museum. Okay, so if I press caps lock, I'll get the first letter. It's a shame I'll have to do it, but I don't feel like I can afford being stuck in that one forever. Like in that singular problem. Now we gotta figure out, wait, yeah, it's in here. So what is the first? Come on. Apparently that was not hotkeys. To get it to give me a hint, so I need to go back to the control center, with other words. Oh, that is why one of the times I guess I accidentally pressed caps lock one of the times then. Because I do remember there was some puzzle that the first letter kept coming back. And I guess that was why then. But this one doesn't seem to work with this one. Insert doesn't do anything. But it's not red, so I should be able to do it. This one is just telling me to go here. Still cannot write the right blue. One, two, 1, 2. I think to get E from this, I just really need more stuff. Okay, this is completely black, so I think that potentially means there is an area I have unlocked where I can write art. And I don't know where that is. So besides that, there's only one other thing. Rise to education, or blah blah, rise to education, ascension, blah blah blah. I have no clue where that would be. No, it's not them. And these, there's only one I can do. Oh, this is new. So an O with a dash. What does that potentially mean? If we think logically, it would mean kind of like not. Like if you remove a plant. But what's then? Soil, earth, ground? Soil is too short. So this feels like there's probably a clue somewhere. Okay, so that is... So tree and plant will probably generate the same answer, but the question is, what answer is that? Oh? So we have a bunch of paintings here as well. Oh. Oh, and this is... Oh gosh. So now, not only do we have to figure out what the Danish means, or the null set, I guess, or the null element, but now also what this means. To me, if there wouldn't have been a negation character there, I would have thought, oh, this is an anagram indicator. But not only is there a negation there, there is also just too many letters in the solution. Okay, so meal, and we're not making it bigger, we're making it smaller, so it's probably a snack. Yeah. That's another painting. Oh? Okay, so I guess a door will open once I finish all the puzzles in here. This is incredibly... Oh gosh, it just keeps getting more and more complex. And then we have this stupid... This one again. But maybe... This is also the case where there's multiple answers, so maybe one of the other ones I will be able to solve. So do we have any other 4 letters? Well, this one is 4 letters. That's 4 letters. And that is the target, at least. So... Oh gosh, this feels like the endgame section I've accidentally stumbled upon. So, remove a letter, and then the antonym. So, under, over, would be the antonym. And I can't spell that because I don't have E. So, but this would be over. Okay, so I guess I'll have to just come back to that later. That is the way outside, but I do know there was another purple entrance. Oh, maybe that's how I got here the first time? Oh no, it was a one-way. Now we gotta find my way back into the tree. Okay, color. Something that comes before color? Dark, light, bright. So once again, I have W, S, and L, and potentially even more than that. So what's a word that could come before color and still be a singular noun? Okay, so happy, and we're not gonna go more happy, we're gonna go less happy. And this is sad. So what is the emotion called when you're happy but not as happy as happy? Like, is it content, depending on how far down you're gonna go? Okay, just let's try. Does insert work here? Okay, so here it works, but it did not work with question. Maybe it is a bug. Maybe that question clue I can't actually solve, despite it saying I should be able to. And that's why it couldn't insert the first letter. But what would the G be? Oh, glad. Okay, I didn't know glad was less than happy. Like, less strong than happy. That's interesting, that it's categorized like that. Okay, so what about the color? Do you work with insert? You do. Oh, brown. Brown color, yeah. Now we just gotta figure out which... Here, this is the exit. And you have to go back. So, here, should I use a hint? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say this now, because it's starting to become a lot of letters, there's a lot of possibilities. For new symbols, I am allowing myself on the first letter, or on ones I get really stuck on, like the question one. I think that is what I'm gonna say, because the map is starting to get so big, and because it's non-Euclidean, it is incredibly difficult to know where you could potentially be meant to be going right now. So let's see. Okay, a G. Is this supposed to be ground? No. And I can't do garden. Garlic? This is actually pretty difficult, even though I have the first letter, because I'm trying to think what words, what 6-letter words starting with G are there that could be remotely tangential to tree. I don't have Y, so I can't do girthy. Growth? Okay, so I see how they are related, but the question is, what exactly is it this symbol symbolizes? Or maybe is it just a symbol that symbolizes? Like, trees are historically associated with growth in a lot of cultures. Is that potentially what it's all about? I still have not been able to solve that. I do know a couple of... I mean, is the... You still do not work with insert. Is this one what I need to continue? Wait, so with the color it was brown color, but I guess brown color is not really a noun. You would rather say the color brown. So maybe there's not a prefix. It is still a question, blah blah blah. I still do not know what word it would be, because I've tried a lot of four-letter words. Grow. I don't think I've done a lot with the SH start. Shod, shad. I don't think it's anything with SA, so SC. What can we do here? Scar. Okay, so what about CH? chin. I don't know if there is anything else really though. So I guess I will give up on that. Am I gonna have to go and get a clue for the letter P? Because there's not many places I know where I have unsolved text. That's the annoying part. This is the semi-bright, so I don't have anything for this one. I don't know what the dark is. Oh right, wait, I never finished this, did I? Okay. This is the annoying part, because I don't think I ever got, like, a good... Yeah, I think it is just change letter. And since I don't have F, it is gonna be the F. So R is also a character I guess is fairly new then for me. Out. Put. Oh wait, I don't have that. Rut. Out. Hut. Oh no, wait, yeah, it's this. I think this still just it says change a singular letter. But I mean, it's also... there's not really a lot of possibilities. I should be able to solve this. Change a letter, change a letter. Okay. At least that's solved. Nothing in this room. But if I put in the L... Oh. This is new. Don't want to do that yet. And there we have the P. So this is the place where I was supposed to get the P, which makes sense. But what are... oh, right, so this is P and F. F is also what a letter I can get here. But I don't have all the letters required for that. But I guess I can do these right now. So, change 2 letters. Slow? No. We have glow? No. I mean, we have P, so we could do plow. Blow, I think it did. slot. Okay, so let's see. What if... This is probably just pinch. So I'm gonna guess I need P. Somewhere here. Plot? Plow. Plow. Clap. Clip. Clop. So what's the second letter? Oh, what? So the O is in such a good position. It feels like almost it has to stay there, but maybe that is what they want you to think. But if it's the first two that needs to be changed, there's not really... Vowel plus O is not really a common combination. So the O probably is in the right place. So it's one of the other letters that also needs to stay. Chop? Okay. But I can't do more here, unfortunately, as things are right now. So I'm gonna change you to an L. And we're back in the control center. Oh. Remove 3 letters. I mean, okay. That's easy. So an increasing amount of rooms are heading back to the control center. Which does make sense. But I do need to go and retrieve my letter back. So return to entry. I need to go upside down. There we go. I just keep being bothered with this. It feels like there has to be a reason for this. And this shows that this is going to be the exit for something, but I don't know what. So I've seen more artwork. Does that mean they've popped up here now? Or how does the... No. There's still some place I have unlocked where I can input the word art. That still seems to be how it works. Do we have anything we can do here? Oh, we can do this. Paint. It's probably a logical one. Oh no, I'm gonna have to remember this, aren't I? So, where is this though? And what am I supposed to do with it? Like, I see a potential F, I see potential S's. Maybe it's supposed to be a letter hint, who knows? I would love to get here upside down, but it feels like to do that I gotta unlock that. But even then, I don't even know where to go for that. Let's see. No, nothing's opened up here. And this was the... yeah. So there's nothing here for me. So I guess I'll just exit again. Okay, we have a P now. What do we do with the P? All solved, all is solved. And you go back to the control center. Do you finally work now? I don't think I ever tried to input hint, so let me do that. Okay. Still don't know how to unlock that part. No. Already solved all of you. No, still only that, but I don't know where that is. I recognize it, but I don't know where it is. Okay, walk. What is a more intense walk? We have run, we have sprint. What more do we have? That involves P now. Oh wait, no, sprint involves P. I'm dumb. So jump, but we're not making a smaller jump, we're not making a bigger jump, we're making a smaller jump. What could that be? A leap, but that is... too many letters. It's probably not tap. Hop. And I can do some of you, but not a lot. Or not all of you. So I'll just go back here. Okay, I can do you. Oh, well, I've always been able to do you. So what could you be? Something is negated, but it is also something puzzly, which... or negated, inverted, one of those. But what's the puzzly part? What could it mean? Stick? I mean, this one is pretty much... I did say the rule now that I can do one cheat letter per new character or new symbol. Okay, so that symbol probably means part of the object, but I don't know what the negate symbol or invert symbol means in that case. And things are just getting more and more connected. In a non-good way. Because I don't know why it needs all the connections, what the point of it is. Like, why am I able to go from the tree to the digital? Why is that pivotal for anything? So I still have the question. And I have nothing else unlocked. Plot. Hint. Last slot. Slow. No clue about you. Let's ascend then and see. Have any of the out... Oh, this one. So, grow is shrink. Okay, so I guess it's grow, but not as a quick of a pace, and probably involves P, because that's a new letter. So what is the milder version of grow? Spurt? No. Sprout? Yeah. You can be done now. Drizzle, isn't that... that's just... okay. So drizzle involves something bigger than drizzle, or like more extreme than drizzle, and involves the letter P. And it's not rain. I mean, rain doesn't involve P, so... What could it be? I'll see if there's anything more upstairs first. There's not. At least to me, drizzle has two definitions. Either it is just, you know, a weaker version of rain, or you can have like, you can drizzle. I guess it's kind of somewhat the same origin, but it's basically a small amount of liquid being poured. And when it's in the form of weather, it is of course onto Earth. So... what could... I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna look up on Merriam-Webster. Is there a definition of drizzle I'm not familiar with? A fine, misty rain or something that is drizzled. So no, there is no other definition of drizzle. So since the definitions of drizzle that I know is the only ones that exist, at least in modern English, I guess there is probably a word here that I am just not familiar with what it is. Because to me, the only increase of drizzle is rain. And after that, it's storm. But I've already tried rain and that wasn't right. Pot, pilt. It has to involve P, I know that, but... Past, push, push. Plow, I think it, yeah. Slit, spat, spot. And it wasn't slob. Pro? Prat? Pads, pods. And I can't use double O. Path, I think I tried it. Pith makes no sense. Pint. Pint. Pour? Like in downpour? Is that really a word? Like, yeah, sure, it's pouring down. I guess. I gotta find the exit. There we go. Oh, right. From the right. Actually, I'm curious now. If I go to the control center, what does the wonderful hinterland that doesn't actually give you a lot of hints tell you? So I can get F. Apparently I can get F. And I can get E. But how does that make sense? Okay, let's just try to get there. How did I get to... Yeah, okay, now I'm here at least. So, to get F, I need to get upside down. Wait, is it that? Did I just miss this? No. Okay. So something needs to open, and I'm pretty sure it is fixing them. But I can't fix them. Because I don't have the letters. Is there another similar letter I can use besides P? No. So I guess it's yeah, so I don't get how I can have unlocked the ability to get P. I mean, it could be that it is hinging on me having E. If I just had E, everything would be alright, but because I don't have E, things are not alright. And the clue for the E was the, I mean, it is related to the P we see in a lot of places, and it's probably related to the art gallery. P is on the top row. Oh, that's nice that it's floating off the wall. Wait, this gives me E. So yeah. Okay, sure, it belongs in a museum, and it is related to me jumping down there. Fun pun. Is it trying to say that... Are these all puns? I mean, I guess kinda, that's what it's trying to say. But still does not help that I don't have the letter required. Also sucks that the hint room doesn't actually really give you a hint. Something's up with the gallery. There's paintings. I put in the P. Because this looks like a P. Does that do anything? It seemingly does nothing. There was also no audio cue that it did anything. So still nothing makes a sound. Okay, let's just try to do it anyway. Boom, 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 boom. No, doesn't do anything. So it's just 1, 2, do. Yeah. One, two. Okay, this is a very non-Euclidean maze. Now we have this. We're back here. Is the solution that I gotta find all of these? Or at least I gotta find one more. Because I have a darkened painting, so somewhere one of those paintings exist. And in a non-Euclidean game, that's gonna be a nightmare to find. Like, it could be somewhere in the maze, it could be... Let's see if we can get to the watchtower. That feels like it's the easiest. Place to see if we can spot something. Oh, there's the darkened thing at least. So one of these things I'm supposed to be able to... Right, but I think that's less important right now. I'm not seeing anything in the maze that supposedly is gonna help me. So I don't think there is anything in the maze that is gonna help me then. So I guess because I do know I can solve it. Let's see this. So between the dark green and dark red. It's probably just faster to go this route to get to the watchtower, because it's so much more straightforward. So between the dark red and dark green. So we have... Remove a letter from swords. So it's sword? Oh, it could be words, yeah. I don't think that unlocks anything. I do know I have used this to get back somewhere, I just don't remember how I got there. Because the game is such a huge, confusing mess right now. Okay, so I still can't do them. Still can't write the color red because I don't have E. And E is the next thing I should get. Yeah, gotta run this way to get out. Yeah, I already got M and W, so that's fine. And in here I couldn't solve... Have I gotten anything new for me to solve him? Not really. Oh yeah, so it's just mirrors. Mirrored. Gotcha. Yeah, still missing a lot of letters for that. Still can't do you. Can't do you. So somewhere that a sneaky little artwork exists. And it could be everything, like the thing that is holding me back right now, that I gotta find. So, question is it in the tree? Probably in the tree. Because of how vast and complex the tree is. So somewhere there's a hidden room to the artwork. Doesn't even have to be super hidden, because we have so many artworks. It feels like it should be in one of the side rooms, but I don't think it is in one of the side rooms. This is the portal to the digital, which I don't care about. This is the portal to the unkempt, which I can't solve right now. Unkempt. These are just some... This is one of the eyes, which I wish I knew what I'm supposed to do with these paintings. Because it feels like it is a clue to something. I just don't know what. I think this is just fly, but I don't know why. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call the stream for today, because I'm not making as much progress as I'd like to. I think probably the next step I gotta do is... Once we do so... Like, it is this. I gotta figure out what the fudge this is, because I tried pressing insert, but it doesn't work. So this one refuses to give you a clue in it. I don't know if I should look up the solution for this one, Or if I should just keep just brute forcing, but it doesn't feel good regardless, but I just don't know how I'm supposed to solve this, because I've tried so many things before, and I can't even get a clue. But yeah, that's something for me to ponder until next stream. So, until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, day, evening, or whatever time it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Until then, goodbye.